son. And I see you a sweet one. You a freak, the demon. And I'm just one more body. I don't really mean none. I take control. Call me remote if I push one button. If I don't do nothing, I do the most. I wanna know who get you tonight.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the San Antonio. Look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. San Antonio with the rebound. It's stolen by Carter. To the paint. Down low. Leonard looking around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Clock at 6. The kick out to Bosh. And the Raptors miss again. Pass to Wembanyama. Driving the lane. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Wembanyama with it. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Here's Peterson. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen at the rim there with a purpose. Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Inside, Peterson. Yes, that goes in.
Assisted by
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
The drive by Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Let's go. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Wembanyama. Guarded by Valanciunas. This one for three. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Out to the wing, to the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And Fox gets it to go.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Peterson. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And the basket by Vassell.
Credit to Vassell for staying active.
Raptors trailed by 9. Pass to Valanciunas. Rebound, San Antonio. Three-pointer, Fox. A scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's San Antonio up by 9.
23. The Raptors. 14.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. On target from 13 feet. Wembanyama's got 21.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here goes Kawhi. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Leonard. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Drills it from outside.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And the Raptors call time here. Raptors trailed by 14. Here's Leonard. Leonard dunks it down with force.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
He gets that one.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Number 7.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And a deep three from Fox. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam left side. Looks for Bosch, gets it to him. That shot, no good. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. And San Antonio has possession. And Wembanyama outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 27.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Lowry. A rebound by the Spurs. Fox goes in. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
The kick out to Bosch. And the Raptors miss again. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Wembanyama. There's the pick. And Fox has it in the corner. Misses from the corner. Raptors trail by 19. Toronto working the ball around now. Bosch with the bucket. 7 points for Chris Bosch.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wembanyama, right side. Pass to Champagnie. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Champagnie's got 9 points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doubled by Vassell. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
On the wing, Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Buries it from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 32 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
On the inbound, and so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Absolute terror. When he slices inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Wembanyama's got 37.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Pass to Peterson. Leonard on the wing. Now here's Bosch. Defended by Wembanyama. Clock at 4. 20 feet out. Good defense by Wembanyama. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
Scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Toronto calls timeout. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Bosch, high post. He's got 7. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bosch has got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Back to Lowry. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. He's got 6.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Fox, no good. To the right side. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Raptors ball.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Takes the 3. The rebound by Champagnie.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Carter. Outside Leonard. Pass to Bargnani.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Leonard. Here's Peterson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just a classic long wing. Mopi is a threat from deep.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And here's Bargnani. No scoring in this one. The Raptors need to get a shot on. Lowry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And here are the Raptors now. Now Davis. Bosch, high post. Shoots it. Misses the baby hook.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
And the Raptors call time here. Here's Fox. 8 points for him. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Castle's got 5 now. Stoudemire, no good. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Toronto calls timeout. Toronto calls timeout.
Timeout. Timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Free throw good, Fox. Fox hits them both. Outside Bosch. Stoudemire outside. DeRozan for three. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's San Antonio delivering the blowout.
35.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Toronto. A shot by Lowry, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Now, here's Lowry. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Fox with it. Lowry picks him up. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And San Antonio has possession. An intentional foul committed.